जमाने में एक गांव था जहां पर बहुत ही हरियाली और खुशहाली थी। लोग एक दूसरे से मिलजुल कर रहते थे। वाह वाह। पर एक दिन जंगल से एक डोंकी वहां आ गया जिसके सिर पर सींग थे। वो डोंकी जिस किसी को भी मारता था उसके भी सींग निकल आते थे।
मोटू मामू, ये कहानी सच्ची नहीं हो सकती। ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है?
बच्चे, ये सच है, कोई कहानी नहीं, और तुम लोग ही हमें बचा सकते हो।
सिंगा गांव में आपका स्वागत है दोस्तों।
अरे बाबा, अरे हमको यहाँ पे क्यों बुला लिया? वापस भेजो, जल्दी वापस भेजो। यकीन नहीं हो रहा है कि यह हकीकत है। लगता है कि सपना है।
अरे भागो भागो, डोंकी आ गया, भागो।
अरे वो देखो, सींग वाला डोंकी।
भागो, ये डोंकी अगर मारेगा तो हमारे भी सींग निकल आएंगे। पुलिस को मारा।
कौन मारा? भैया, कोई तो तरीका होगा ना इन सिंगों से पीछा छुड़ाने का?
एक ही तरीका है, पहाड़ से जो झरना नीचे गिरता है सब उसका पानी पी ले। वो पानी पीते ही सबके सींग गायब हो जाएंगे।
अरे जब पता ही है तो आप क्यों नहीं जाते?
जाना तो चाहते हैं, पर उसका पानी पहाड़ी के एक सींग वाले दानव ने बांध कर रखा है। उस दानव को हरा कर अगर नदी में से कोई पानी लेकर आएगा तो पूरा गांव ठीक हो जाएगा। सुना है वो दैत्य सिर्फ उन्हीं सींगों से खत्म हो सकता है। तुम घसीटाराम और चिंगम सर के सींगों से उसे खत्म करने की कोशिश करना, शायद कामयाब हो जाओ।
ठीक है, हम सब जाएंगे। क्यों पतलू?
और कोई रास्ता नहीं है तो जाना ही होगा। चलो दोस्तों।
छोटू तुम यहीं रुको, हम यूं गए और यूं आए।
ओके मामू, ऑल द बेस्ट।
शोर मत करो, उस दैत्य जुम्बा को हमारे आने का पता चल जाएगा।
मुझे पता चल गया है, तुम लोग बहुत बहादुर हो, इसलिए मैं तुम्हारा इस पहाड़ पे स्वागत करता हूँ।
Oh, thank you, जुम्बा भैया। Allow me to introduce myself. मैं मोटू हूँ।
ये डॉक्टर झटका, ये घसीटाराम और ये चिंगम सर और मैं पतलू हूँ। हाय, नाइस टू मीट यू। हे जुम्बा, आई एम इंस्पेक्टर चिंगम। चिंगम के चंगुल से बचना ये इम्पॉसिबल। चलो अभी के अभी सबको ठीक करो, वरना
भैया मेरा सिंह हटा दो प्लीज।
दूर रहो। कैसा लग रहा है? मजा आ रहा है यहाँ आके?
अरे दैत्य भैया ऐसा मत करो, हम तो आपसे दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाने आए हैं।
मैं दैत्य नहीं हूँ, मैं भी तुम्हारे जैसा ही इंसान हूँ। जब मैं पैदा हुआ तो मेरे सिर पर सींग थे। सारे गांव वाले मेरा मजाक उड़ाते थे। मैं गांव छोड़कर यहाँ आ गया। यहाँ मुझे ये डोंकी मिला जिसके सिर पे सींग था, और इसके सींग से छूते ही किसी भी आदमी को सींग आ जाते हैं। मैं इसे प्यार से हॉर्नकी बुलाता हूँ। मैंने इससे दोस्ती कर ली, फिर मैंने पूरे गांव को इस डोंकी से सींग मरवा मरवा के सींगों वाला बना दिया। अब मुझ पे कोई नहीं हंसता। मैं सब पर हंसता हूँ। कुछ देर में तुम सब भी मेरे जैसे हो जाओगे। हॉन्की दोस्त, अटैक!
अरे जुम्बा भैया टेबल पर बैठ के बात करते हैं, ये मारा मारी क्यों?
बैठने की बात मत करो, भागते रहो।
अरे पपलू कुछ करो, खाली पेट मेरे दिमाग की बत्ती नहीं जलती।
आइडिया, ये डोंकी हमें सींग मारना चाहता है तो मारने दो। चलो नीचे चले।
क्या कह रहे हो यार? फिर हमें भी सींग निकल आएंगे। हाँ
अरे यही तो प्लान है। वो जुम्बा सींग लगने से ही खत्म होगा। हम चारों तरफ से अपनी अपनी सींगों से उस पर हमला कर देंगे और किसी न किसी की सींग उसे लग ही जाएगी।
हाँ, ये आइडिया अच्छा है। चलो नीचे चलो। ओ यार, ये आइडिया बढ़िया तो नहीं है, लेकिन दूसरा रास्ता भी नहीं है। चलो यार।
हे डोंकी, आ जाओ। तुम्हारा सामना करने के लिए हम सब तैयार हैं।
अरे क्या हुआ डोंकी? अब जब हम लोग तुम्हारे सामने खड़े हैं तो तुम्हारे नखरे चढ़े हैं। वाह!
कोई फायदा नहीं। लगता है इसने हमारे इरादे भांप लिए हैं। कुछ और सोचना पड़ेगा। आइडिया, अगर हम झरने के सामने रखे बड़े बड़े पत्थरों को हटाएंगे तो डोंकी सींग जरूर मारेगा, और नहीं मारेगा तो झरना बहने लगेगा और सब ठीक हो जाएंगे।
हॉन्की दोस्त, अटैक! सींगों की दुनिया में स्वागत है। तुम सब क्यों हंस रहे हो?
क्योंकि अब हम सब अपनी अपनी सींग से तुम्हें मारकर सबक सिखाएंगे।
तुम लोग ऐसा नहीं कर सकते। मेरे सींग गायब हो गए। नहीं, अब मुझसे कोई नहीं डरेगा, कोई नहीं डरेगा। वो मुझे खत्म कर देंगे।
सब तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रहे हैं। वो सब तुम्हें दोस्त बना के रखेंगे। ये सब प्रॉब्लम सींगों की वजह से थी, अब चली गई।
थैंक यू। आप सबने मुझे फिर से इंसान बना दिया।
थैंक यू के लिए थैंक यू, पर पहले चलकर उस पत्थर को हटाना है।
झरने का पानी आ गया। भाइयों जल्दी आओ, आओ।
पानी आ गया। अरे थैंक यू मोटू पतलू, तुमने हमें बचा लिया। नीचे आ जाओ, नीचे आ जाओ।
अरे छोटू, छोटू कहाँ है?
मामू मामू, इस कहानी में मजा आ गया है ना?
हाँ हाँ, मजा तो आ गया, लेकिन कपड़े गीले हो गए। चलो सुखा ले।
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished friends, I greet you with a sense of purpose and urgency today because within you lies a destiny far greater than you can imagine. Each of us is born with the seeds of greatness, but the difference between a fruitful life and a frustrated one is the ability to cultivate those seeds. Improving your life is not an act of chance, it's an act of choice. It is not something that happens to you, it is something you decide to happen through intentional actions. So today, I will give you 10 ways minus 10 principles that, if applied, will not just improve your life but transform it. Purpose is the foundation of a fulfilling and impactful life. It is the reason for existence, the unique role you are meant to play in the grand design of the universe. Without a sense of purpose, life can feel aimless, like a ship adrift without a destination. Purpose gives clarity, direction, and a sense of meaning to all that we do. It provides the motivation to persevere in the face of challenges and the wisdom to make decisions that align with our core values. To discover your purpose, you must begin with self-reflection. Ask yourself profound questions. What are your passions? What are your passions? What are your natural talents and abilities? What do you care deeply about? These questions often point to the essence of your purpose. Purpose is not something external that you need to find. It is already within you, waiting to be uncovered. It is the thread that connects your experiences, skills, and dreams. Your past successes, challenges, and even failures all contribute to shaping your understanding of who you are and what you are meant to do. To uncover your purpose, you must be willing to dig deep and confront truths about yourself. This requires time, patience, and an openness to self-discovery. Living with purpose requires aligning your actions with your values and vision. Once you have clarity about your purpose, every decision and action should move you closer to fulfilling it. This alignment creates a sense of harmony and reduces the internal conflict that arises from living a life disconnected from your true self. Purpose-driven individuals have a distinct sense of focus. They are not easily distracted by the noise of the world because they have a clear understanding of what matters most. This focus allows them to channel their energy into meaningful pursuits rather than wasting it on activities that do not serve their higher calling. Purpose is also deeply connected to the concept of serving others. True purpose is rarely self-centered. It almost always involves contributing to the greater good. When you discover your purpose, you begin to see how your unique gifts and abilities can be used to positively impact the lives of others. This outward focus not only brings fulfillment but also creates a ripple effect, inspiring those around you to live with purpose as well. It is important to remember that purpose is not static, it evolves as you grow and change. What may feel like your purpose at one stage of life may expand or shift as you gain new insights and experiences. The key is to remain open to this evolution and to continue seeking alignment between your inner self and your external actions. Discovering your purpose requires courage. It may mean stepping away from comfort zones, challenging societal expectations, or pursuing a path that others may not understand. But the rewards of living a purpose-driven life far outweigh the temporary discomfort of stepping into the unknown. When you discover and live your purpose, you experience a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that your life is meaningful and your actions are making a difference. Setting clear goals is a critical step toward transforming your life. Goals act as a compass, giving direction and focus to your efforts. Without goals, it is easy to drift aimlessly, responding to circumstances without a sense of purpose or intent. Clear goals provide a target to aim for, enabling you to prioritize your actions and allocate your time and resources effectively. When you set a goal, you create a vision for the future, something tangible to strive toward. This vision gives your life structure and order, helping you avoid distractions that do not align with your priorities. Goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Vague aspirations such as wanting to be successful lack the clarity needed to take actionable steps. Specificity allows you to break down your vision into concrete tasks. Measurability ensures that you can track your progress and stay motivated as you see tangible results. Setting goals that are attainable keeps you grounded while challenging you to push beyond your comfort zone. Relevance ensures that your goals align with your values and purpose, while a defined time frame gives urgency to your efforts and prevents procrastination. When you set clear goals, you take control of your destiny. You shift from a reactive mindset to a proactive one, where you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. Goals empower you to create opportunities rather than wait for them. This sense of agency fosters confidence and resilience as you begin to see yourself as the architect of your own future. By setting and achieving even small goals, you build momentum and strengthen your belief in your ability to accomplish greater things. Goal setting also helps to create focus and eliminate distractions. In a world filled with competing demands for your attention, clear goals act as a filter, allowing you to distinguish between what is essential and what is not. When you know what you are working toward, you are less likely to be sidetracked by activities or opportunities that do not serve your purpose. This focus enables you to channel your energy and effort into meaningful pursuits, maximizing your productivity and impact. Goals are not just about achieving outcomes, they are also about the journey and growth that occur along the way. The process of working toward a goal challenges you to develop new skills, overcome obstacles, and push beyond your limits. Each step forward strengthens your character and builds resilience. As you encounter setbacks or challenges, your commitment to your goals motivates you to persevere and find solutions. Writing down your goals is a powerful practice that solidifies your intentions and makes them more real. When you document your goals, you create a reference point to revisit and refine over time. This act of writing also reinforces your commitment and increases the likelihood of follow-through. Reviewing your goals regularly helps you stay focused and adaptable, allowing you to make adjustments as needed while staying aligned with your overarching vision. Developing a growth mindset is essential for achieving meaningful improvement in your life. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed, but can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. It is the foundation for personal and professional growth, enabling you to embrace challenges and see setbacks as opportunities to learn rather than as insurmountable failures. This mindset is what separates those who stagnate from those who continue to evolve and thrive regardless of their starting point in life. At the core of a growth mindset is the willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Growth occurs at the edge of discomfort, where you push beyond what you already know and can do. Embracing this discomfort allows you to face new challenges with curiosity and determination rather than fear or avoidance. It requires seeing obstacles not as barriers but as stepping stones, each one offering valuable lessons and experiences that contribute to your progress. Failure is an inevitable part of any growth journey, but how you perceive and respond to failure is what determines its impact on your life. With a growth mindset, failure is not a permanent condition but a temporary state that provides feedback. It becomes a teacher, offering insights into what works and what doesn't, allowing you to refine your strategies and try again with greater wisdom. This perspective fosters resilience, enabling you to persevere in the face of adversity and to view every setback as a stepping stone towards success. A key aspect of cultivating a growth mindset is the commitment to continuous learning. This involves seeking out new knowledge, acquiring new skills, and remaining open to feedback. It means adopting an attitude of curiosity, where you are constantly asking questions and exploring new ideas. Learning is not limited to formal education. It can come from books, conversations, experiences, and even your mistakes. When you commit to lifelong learning, you open yourself up to endless possibilities for growth and improvement. Another important element of a growth mindset is self-awareness. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses allows you to focus on areas where you can grow while building on the foundation of what you already do well. It also helps you to identify limiting beliefs or negative self-talk that may be holding you back. Replacing these with empowering thoughts and affirmations creates a mental environment that supports growth and progress. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is also critical to fostering a growth mindset. The people you spend time with can either encourage or hinder your development. Seek out relationships that challenge and inspire you, people who push you to be better and support your efforts to grow. Likewise, expose yourself to environments and experiences that stimulate your thinking and encourage innovation. Cultivating a growth mindset requires patience and persistence. Change does not happen overnight, and the journey is often filled with ups and downs. However, the consistent application of effort and the belief in your ability to improve create a powerful cycle of growth. Each success, no matter how small, reinforces your confidence and propels you forward, helping you unlock new levels of potential and possibility. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of personal and professional success. It is the ability to control your impulses, emotions, and behaviors to achieve long-term goals. While motivation can spark the desire to act, self-discipline ensures that you follow through consistently, even when the initial excitement fades or the path becomes challenging. It is the bridge between intention and achievement, allowing you to stay committed to your objectives regardless of distractions or difficulties. Developing self-discipline starts with understanding your priorities. When you are clear about what truly matters, it becomes easier to say no to things that do not align with your values or goals. This clarity helps you focus your time and energy on actions that move you closer to your desired outcomes. Self-discipline requires the ability to delay gratification, to resist the temptation of short-term pleasures in favor of long-term rewards. This mindset shift enables you to make choices that support your growth and success, even when those choices are not immediately satisfying or convenient. Habits play a significant role in self-discipline. Your daily routines and behaviors shape the trajectory of your life, and cultivating positive habits creates a foundation for success. Building good habits often requires small, consistent steps rather than dramatic changes. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, starting with a 10-minute daily workout is more sustainable than attempting an intense regimen overnight. Over time, these small actions compound, leading to significant results. Discipline ensures that you show up every day, even when you do not feel like it, turning intentional actions into automatic routines. Self-discipline also involves managing your environment. The people, places, and things around you influence your behavior, often in subtle ways. Creating an environment that supports your goals can make self-discipline easier to maintain. For example, removing distractions like social media notifications while working can help you stay focused. Surrounding yourself with individuals who share your values and aspirations can provide accountability and encouragement. Similarly, setting up systems and structures, such as a to-do list or a schedule, can help you stay organized and on track. Mindset is another critical component of self-discipline. It involves training your mind to stay focused on your goals and to push through challenges. Negative self-talk, procrastination, and excuses are common barriers to discipline, but they can be overcome by developing mental resilience. Practicing mindfulness and self-awareness allows you to recognize these patterns and redirect your thoughts toward more constructive ones. A disciplined mind is one that stays anchored in the present moment, fully engaged in the task at hand. Self-discipline often requires making sacrifices, whether it is giving up leisure time, enduring discomfort, or postponing rewards. These sacrifices are not losses but investments in your future. The discipline to stay consistent, even when progress feels slow or setbacks arise, builds character and strengthens your ability to handle challenges. Over time, self-discipline becomes a habit itself, a natural part of your approach to life that enables you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Investing in relationships is one of the most impactful ways to enrich your life and the lives of those around you. Relationships are the foundation of human experience, providing support, connection, and meaning. The quality of your relationships often determines the quality of your life, as they influence your emotional well-being, personal growth, and even your success. Building and maintaining strong, healthy relationships requires intention, effort, and a willingness to give as much as you receive. The first step in investing in relationships is to understand their value. Relationships are not merely transactional, they are about mutual respect, trust, and shared experiences. They provide a space for personal growth as the people in your life challenge and inspire you. When you prioritize relationships, you create a network of support that helps you navigate life's ups and downs. This network becomes a source of encouragement, accountability, and wisdom, enabling you to achieve your goals and overcome obstacles. Investing in relationships involves active communication. Effective communication is not just about speaking, but also about listening. Truly listening to someone means giving them your full attention, seeking to understand their perspective, and responding with empathy. This creates a sense of trust and respect, strengthening the bond between you. Clear and honest communication also helps to resolve conflicts and misunderstandings, allowing relationships to grow stronger rather than break down in the face of challenges. Time is one of the most valuable resources you can offer in a relationship. Spending quality time with the people who matter most shows them that you value and prioritize them. This does not always require grand gestures. Sometimes it is the simple act of being present and fully engaged that makes the biggest difference. Whether it is sharing a meal, having a meaningful conversation, or simply being there during difficult times, your presence can deepen your connection and build trust. Gratitude is another essential component of strong relationships. Expressing appreciation for the people in your life fosters a sense of connection and reinforces the positive aspects of your relationship. When you acknowledge and value the contributions of others, you create a culture of mutual respect and support. Gratitude can be expressed in words, gestures, or actions, and it has the power to transform even strained relationships into more positive and fulfilling ones. Boundaries are also an important aspect of investing in relationships. Healthy relationships require a balance of giving and receiving, and boundaries help to maintain that balance. Setting clear boundaries ensures that both parties feel respected and understood, preventing resentment or burnout. This creates a foundation of trust and mutual respect, allowing the relationship to thrive over time. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, behavior, and decisions. Building relationships with individuals who inspire, motivate, and challenge you to grow creates a positive environment that supports your aspirations. These relationships encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, embrace new opportunities, and pursue your goals with confidence. At the same time, it is important to recognize and distance yourself from toxic relationships that drain your energy or hinder your growth. Managing your time wisely is one of the most critical skills for leading a successful and fulfilling life. Time is a finite resource, and once it is spent, it cannot be recovered. How you choose to use your time determines the quality of your life and the extent of your accomplishments. Wise time management requires a deliberate and intentional approach where every moment is viewed as an opportunity to move closer to your goals and aspirations. The first step in managing time effectively is understanding your priorities. Not all tasks are created equal, and not everything requires your immediate attention. Identifying what is most important helps you focus your energy on activities that align with your values and objectives. This involves distinguishing between what is urgent and what is truly important. Urgent tasks may demand immediate action, but important tasks are those that contribute to your long-term goals and overall well-being. When you prioritize importance over urgency, you create a life that is aligned with your vision rather than one driven by constant firefighting. Planning is an essential tool for effective time management. A well-structured plan provides clarity and direction, allowing you to make the most of your time. This involves setting clear goals, breaking them into actionable steps, and scheduling them into your day or week. A planner or digital calendar can help you stay organized and ensure that you allocate sufficient time for each task. Planning also helps you anticipate challenges and allocate time for contingencies, reducing the stress of unexpected obstacles. Another key aspect of managing time wisely is learning to say no. It is impossible to do everything, and taking on too much can lead to burnout and diminished productivity. Saying no to activities that do not align with your priorities allows you to protect your time and focus on what truly matters. This requires a clear understanding of your goals and the confidence to set boundaries, even when it may disappoint others. By saying no to distractions, you create space for meaningful work and personal growth. Eliminating procrastination is also critical for effective time management. Procrastination often stems from fear, perfectionism, or a lack of clarity about the next step. Overcoming it requires breaking tasks into smaller, manageable pieces and tackling them one at a time. Taking the first step, no matter how small, creates momentum and makes the task feel less overwhelming. Developing discipline and a commitment to consistent action helps you build the habit of staying focused and productive. Multitasking, while often praised, can be detrimental to effective time management. Focusing on one task at a time allows you to give it your full attention and produce higher quality results. Switching between tasks reduces efficiency and increases the likelihood of mistakes. Single tasking enables you to complete tasks more quickly and with greater accuracy, freeing up time for other priorities. Taking care of yourself is another vital element of time management. When you are well rested, healthy, and mentally alert, you can approach your tasks with greater energy and focus. Neglecting self-care in the pursuit of productivity can lead to diminished effectiveness and long-term consequences. Balancing work and rest ensures sustained performance over time. Taking responsibility for your life is a transformative step toward personal growth and achievement. It is the realization that you are the primary agent in shaping your circumstances, decisions, and outcomes. While external factors may influence your journey, how you respond to those factors ultimately defines your trajectory. Taking responsibility means owning your actions, choices, and the consequences they bring, without blaming others or external circumstances for where you are in life. Taking responsibility starts with self-awareness. It requires a deep and honest examination of your life, your habits, and your decisions. This introspection helps you identify patterns of behavior that may be holding you back and empowers you to take action to change them. Self-awareness is not about self-criticism, but about understanding the connection between your thoughts, actions, and results. When you recognize that you have control over these elements, you gain the confidence to make intentional choices that align with your goals and values. Accepting responsibility also involves letting go of excuses. Excuses are a way to shift blame and avoid accountability, but they hinder growth and progress. While it may feel comforting to attribute failures to circumstances or other people, this mindset leaves you powerless to create change. When you stop making excuses and take ownership of your situation, you reclaim your ability to influence the outcome. This shift in perspective turns challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. Responsibility requires a proactive mindset. Instead of waiting for opportunities or solutions to come to you, taking responsibility means actively seeking them out. It involves setting clear goals, creating a plan, and taking consistent action to achieve them. This proactive approach puts you in the driver's seat of your life, allowing you to steer toward the outcomes you desire. Being proactive also means anticipating challenges and preparing for them rather than reacting to them after they occur. Part of taking responsibility is learning from your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but how you handle them determines their impact on your life. Taking responsibility for your errors involves acknowledging them, analyzing what went wrong, and making the necessary adjustments to avoid repeating them. This process not only helps you grow, but also builds trust and credibility with others. People respect those who take ownership of their actions and demonstrate a commitment to improvement. Taking responsibility extends to how you treat others and the commitments you make. Honoring your promises and being dependable are signs of a responsible individual. When you consistently follow through on your commitments, you build stronger relationships and establish a reputation for reliability. Responsibility also means considering the impact of your actions on others and making decisions with integrity and empathy. Taking responsibility is an ongoing process that requires discipline and self-reflection. It involves staying accountable to yourself and being honest about your progress. This mindset creates a foundation for continuous growth as you learn from both successes and setbacks. By owning your life and choices, you empower yourself to create the future you envision and to reach your full potential. Embracing change is a fundamental aspect of personal and professional growth. Change is inevitable in life, and resisting it often leads to stagnation and frustration. When you learn to accept and adapt to change, you unlock new opportunities and possibilities that were previously out of reach. Embracing change requires a mindset shift, moving from fear and resistance to curiosity and openness. It involves recognizing that change is not something to be avoided, but a natural part of life's journey that helps you evolve and become more resilient. Change often brings uncertainty, and this can be uncomfortable. The human mind is wired to seek familiarity and stability, but growth occurs when you step outside of your comfort zone. Embracing change means acknowledging the discomfort and choosing to move forward despite it. It requires faith in your ability to navigate the unknown and the confidence to explore new paths. This mindset transforms fear into excitement, turning challenges into opportunities for discovery and innovation. Adapting to change involves letting go of what no longer serves you. Whether it is outdated beliefs, unproductive habits, or limiting relationships, holding on to the past can prevent you from moving forward. Embracing change means being willing to release these attachments and create space for new experiences and possibilities. It is not about forgetting the past, but learning from it and using those lessons to build a better future. One of the keys to embracing change is maintaining a positive perspective. While change can bring challenges, it also presents opportunities for growth and improvement. Shifting your focus from what you are losing to what you can gain helps you approach change with optimism and resilience. This positive outlook enables you to see the potential benefits of a situation and to make the most of the opportunities it presents. Resilience is an essential quality when facing change. It is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks and adapt to new circumstances. Resilience is built through experience and a willingness to persevere through difficult times. When you embrace change, you develop this resilience, learning to trust your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This creates a sense of inner strength and confidence that carries over into other areas of your life. Flexibility is also crucial for embracing change. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and being rigid in your expectations can lead to frustration and disappointment. Flexibility allows you to adjust your plans and adapt to new realities without losing sight of your goals. It involves being open to alternative approaches and solutions, recognizing that there is often more than one way to achieve success. Embracing change is a skill that can be developed over time. It starts with small, intentional steps toward accepting new experiences and situations. Each time you face change with an open mind and a willingness to grow, you strengthen your ability to handle larger transitions. This mindset not only helps you navigate the inevitable changes of life, but also positions you to thrive in an ever-evolving world. Taking action is the most powerful way to create change in your life. While thoughts, intentions, and plans are important, it is through action that progress is made. Action is the key that turns ideas into reality, propelling you from where you are to where you want to be. Many people spend time thinking about their goals, dreaming about what they could accomplish, but without consistent action, these thoughts remain just that, dreams. The discipline to act, even when faced with obstacles, is what separates those who succeed from those who merely wish for success. One of the first steps in taking action is overcoming the inertia that often keeps us stuck. It is easy to get overwhelmed by the size of a goal, leading to procrastination and avoidance. The key is to break down large goals into smaller, manageable steps. By focusing on one action at a time, you eliminate the overwhelming feeling and create a clear path forward. Small actions, when taken consistently, lead to significant results over time. The act of doing something, no matter how small, generates momentum, which makes it easier to continue taking further steps. Fear is another common barrier to action. It is natural to feel fear when stepping into the unknown, but fear should not be the controlling force in your life. Taking action in the face of fear builds courage and resilience. Each time you push past fear and take action, you expand your comfort zone, making it easier to face future challenges. Rather than waiting for the fear to subside, successful individuals take action despite it, trusting that progress will come through doing rather than waiting for perfect conditions. Accountability is an important motivator for taking consistent action. When you set clear goals and share them with others, you create a sense of responsibility. Knowing that others are aware of your intentions can encourage you to follow through even when motivation wanes. This accountability not only keeps you on track, but also provides an external source of support and encouragement. Whether through a mentor, friend, or accountability partner, having someone to check in with can significantly increase your likelihood of success. Consistency is a critical element in turning action into lasting change. It is easy to be motivated in the short term, but sustaining action over time is what produces real results. Building the habit of taking consistent action, even on days when you don't feel like it, reinforces the belief that success is a direct result of your efforts. Consistency helps you develop discipline and makes progress feel more natural, reducing the reliance on motivation alone. Another powerful aspect of taking action is the learning that comes from doing. Action provides feedback, either the results you expect or the lessons you need to adjust your approach. Success is not achieved without trial and error, and taking action allows you to course correct along the way. Each failure is an opportunity to learn and grow, and each success reinforces the habit of action. The more you act, the more you learn, and the more competent and confident you become in your ability to navigate life's challenges. Taking action also involves trusting the process. Results rarely come instantly, and the journey toward a goal can be long and challenging. However, those who take consistent action understand that the process itself is part of the success. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired outcome, and the act of moving forward is itself a victory. Living with purpose is one of the most powerful ways to transform your life. When you have a clear sense of purpose, every decision, every action, and every relationship becomes aligned with that deeper meaning, creating a life of fulfillment and direction. Purpose gives you a reason to wake up every morning, propelling you through challenges, inspiring you to keep going, and guiding you in moments of uncertainty. It is the force that drives you forward even when circumstances are difficult or when you face setbacks. Without purpose, life can feel aimless, but when you live with a sense of purpose, even the smallest tasks take on greater significance. Finding your purpose often involves introspection and a deep understanding of who you are and what you value. It requires asking yourself tough questions. What do I truly care about? What are my strengths? What makes me feel alive and fulfilled? These questions help to clarify your deeper desires and values, and they guide you toward a purpose that is both meaningful and authentic to you. Purpose is not something that can be handed to you. It is something that you must discover for yourself through experience, reflection, and action. To live with purpose, you must also be willing to take action. Purpose is not just a lofty idea, it requires you to do something with it. Whether it's pursuing a career aligned with your values, building relationships that support your mission, or taking steps to improve yourself, purpose demands action. It is through action that your purpose becomes real and tangible, shaping the world around you. The more intentional and focused your actions, the clearer your sense of purpose will become and the more aligned your life will feel.